Yo 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 yo. Just like everybody that missed that. Fuck, I'm winded. Whew. Yeah, I'm fucking winded after that, man.
See, because I would really like it. About right here.
Hey, let's get college game day on.
Buddy, I can't do it all.
Let's get college game day on here, baby.
Yo, over there and get that damn remote.
I didn't have the remote, man.
Oh, crazy thing.
I don't know how to operate this. How to fucking operate it.
Oh, sorry. Just hit the back button.
Oh, there we go. There we go. Set up top. We don't want big noon kickoff. Nobody watches big noon kickoff. Yo! You need to fix your channels.
Why? Just go to the. I should have did it.
I found it. I'm just
That
saying,
wasn't
bro.
my-
Yo! What up?
Lions fan. I can't believe they're on there today.
Lions fans are on here ready. They're a little tore up with their from their losses. Embarrassment, man, really. But we're not getting into NFL today. Today is all about rivalries. College football rivalry Saturday
Good morning, buddy.
is here.
Good morning from Pigeon Forge, Tennessee.
Hey!
That's where Logan's at right now.
Who?
Logan, the ATL guy.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Hey, I love me some Pigeon Forge, Tennessee,
Well,
man.
we are talking about Michigan today.
I love Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. I'd move there right now if my wife would let me. College game day live from Ann Arbor, Michigan.
Big game.
Are you guys excited? Are you guys excited? Rivalry Saturday is here. We're going to get into all. Now, listen, I know fantasy questions are going to start pouring in like they always do. We're going to do a lot of. We're going to do a lot of NFL tomorrow. We're going to be live again tomorrow morning like usual. Today is going to be a kind of a quick show, I think. Kind of a little quickie this morning. Everybody likes a little Saturday morning quickie. Everybody's got to get to their game locations, getting ready for the game, getting your food prepared, getting all your shit ready.
You just got to blow off a little steam if you're nervous today.
Got to blow off some steam. Some people will have to rub one out this morning.
Realistically, most teams are probably nervous today, right?
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
you got to.
Because it is
Fuck, I'm
rivalry.
nervous.
It is rivalry. You know what I mean?
I'm fucking nervous.
It's like if you're not big into college, it's like a division game for the NFL.
Hey, you didn't plug that in.
Didn't plug what in?
This.
Oh, you want me to plug that in?
Yes, so they can hear us on that.
They can hear us.
Yeah, but it's so much better on the mics. So much better on the mics. I hope we don't mess that up. It won't. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. All right. Hey, I just want to make sure. Better quality, man. Better quality. But I'm nervous. Everybody's nervous. You got to be nervous. If your team's playing today and you're ranked, you're nervous because anybody can win. Oh, I didn't get my chat up. Anybody can win. It's rivalry. It's rivalry Saturday, man.
It really is. This should be a good one. Yo, what's up, buddy?
Before we get into the games, I seen something, and I keep seeing this floating around.
People throwing OHs up there already.
They're throwing the OHs up already. I keep seeing this, and I've seen this in multiple places. I don't know. It's wild to think about. I keep seeing that after the season, Texas A&M is going to hand Kirby Smart a blank check.
Ooh.
I'm talking, I keep reading 20 to 30.
You think so, though?
Listen, Texas A&M.
I know.
Texas A&M, they're not a powerhouse. They print their own money.
Yeah.
They're loaded.
They're loaded.
20 to 30 million a year. Kirby's making, I believe, 11 in Georgia. Do we think there's any chance
Old Pross wants to know how the hell could they afford it?
Texas? Listen, Jimbo Fisher, the day before they bought Jimbo out, the Texas A&M boosters handed them a check for $120 million. Texas A&M is not short of money. They're never short of money. Was it 150? I knew it was 120 or 150, something like that.
That's a lot.
Texas A&M, they're never short on money. But
I mean, we didn't ever think old boys leaving Florida State.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
I mean, we really
can
didn't.
you imagine?
And it's like, oh, here you go.
Can you imagine though? Like you got the best program in the
Rolling right now.
Rolling right now.
You got a dynasty rolling right
But
now.
20 to 30, 20
goodbye?
to 30 million a year.
True.
Well, I don't think Georgia would let him go, but Georgia, I don't know if Georgia's going to offer him 25 million a year. I don't know about that. I don't know. Whew. It's just something to think about. I keep seeing that popping up in different places.
I don't know. I think it's hard for him to leave. But I mean, let's be real with the transfer portal. You can get whoever you want.
Yeah, I mean,
He could take the whole team with him. It's like,
That's a
hey
lot.
guys, we're going to Texas A&M. The money's a little better. Everyone's going to get a raise. You know what I mean?
Oh, God.
The wide receivers getting
Well,
a raise.
everybody
the quarterbacks
get a raise.
Who, you need some money. He
and
needs
realistically, even though like A&M's had a down year, they still got good players.
some money. They do.
They got a lot of good players. So Kirby, if he does go, he can hit the portal. A lot of the recruits will jump with him.
They'll hit the portal.
I don't know if that'll happen. I'm just saying I keep seeing it being reported that A&M is going to hand him a blank check.
I mean, they got to get a name, right? They're going to get a name.
well, they tried that with Jimbo.
I get it. I understand that.
See, I've seen a lot of people, and I'll tell you, I really like this idea. A lot of people says they shouldn't go get a name, and they should just get somebody that coach football and just roll with it. And a lot of people, and I really do, I like this idea. Mike Elko at Duke, he's turning Duke into a respectable football
Yes,
program.
Duke was always a basketball team.
He's a guy that I would look at if you don't want to spend a ton of money,
Just a
but
couple
you
year
just
deal
want
or
to get
something,
somebody that just come on here and coach football and let's roll. Elko from Duke. Watch out for that one.
That's a good one.
But yeah, if I'm A&M and I got all the money in the world like they do, oh yeah, I'm giving Kirby 25 mil and I'm saying, all right, Kirby, let's go. I'm also offering that to Dabo, even though I don't like Dabo as much, but I still think Dabo is.
Someone said Michigan -3 or Ohio +3.
We'll get to that later, my friend. That's the main course, baby. We'll get to the game later. Let's talk about the games that's already happened. Couple rivalry games that happened.
He said that's the line on it.
Oh yeah,
that
yeah,
what Pross
yeah. I
said?
knew that was the line. Michigan's favored by 3.5, but that's kind of what you expect. They're home.
Yeah.
They're at home, so I expected Michigan to be favored. Ole Miss number 12 beat Mississippi State. I think that's the Egg Bowl. They call it the Egg Bowl. I believe that's the Egg Bowl. Ole Miss beat Mississippi State 17-7. Not a solid year. Al Davis, one word, the. He says the. They're ready.
Is that it?
They're
Is
ready.
that all he has to say?
They're ready,
Is that all he
man.
has to say? Is
We're
the?
ready.
I like it.
I love Rivalry Saturday. I seen people posting today that the Buckeye, somebody on the highway had taken a picture of the Buckeyes headed to Michigan on the buses, getting the statey escort by the state
yeah.
patrol. It's just exciting. Rivalry Saturday's big, but Lane Kiffin, another
That's
really
it.
good year.
That's the game today. It is Ohio State, Michigan.
Ole Miss, Lane Kiffin and Ole Miss 10-2 on the year. And Jackson Dart, their quarterback, reportedly is coming back next year. Quinshawn Judkins will be back. Ole Miss is going to be a good football team next year. They really are, as long as Lane don't leave, which that's possible.
That's why there's a couple jobs.
There's a couple jobs out there. And Lane is definitely not. I love Lane Kiffin. He's a great offensive mind, great recruiter. Lane is not the most loyal man in the world. Lane will jump from job to job to job if he gets the right offer.
I mean, if you get to a bigger school, you're going to get better players.
I mean, yeah, of course. I mean, Ole Miss is a big program, but finally, I'm guessing the Viper coming back tonight. We'll get to some wrestling later, maybe. But yeah, I'm excited. Survivor Series tonight. But yeah, Ole Miss 10-2 on the year. Great season for Ole Miss. They lose to? They lost to 2 games. They lost 2 games all year. Alabama and Georgia.
That's 2 big schools.
That's
2 big teams.
2 of the best teams in the nation. So good
What
year.
do you expect?
Good year for Ole Miss.
I mean, that's a win year.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
You know what I mean?
You win 10 games. That's a damn
that's
good
a win
year.
year.
I mean, realistically, in the SEC, if you win 10 games, that's pretty fucking good.
If you would have beat one of them 2, you would have had a playoff shot.
I picked them to win both of them games. Hey, it's all right. Maybe next year, Lane. Maybe next year.
That's your boy Lane.
I love Lane Kiffin. Sorry. Iowa, number 17, Iowa.
Hey, we're going to get to it, bro. We're going to get to it.
Who we talking about?
High State, Michigan. Everyone, it's just people hopping in.
Listen, boys and
fly,
girls.
Fly, baby.
We got to wait. Pump the brakes. We got to wait a little bit. Ohio State, Michigan is the big ribeye steak today. It comes out last.
It's the noon game. Everybody wants to talk about it.
College game day. What's the last game they'll pick today? Ohio State, Michigan. Last game. We're going to get to it.
It's going to be a firecracker. They like it.
It's going to be good. It's going to be great. Iowa, Nebraska. Did you see this game?
No.
Well, listen.
No. I seen a little bit of it.
Iowa's defense is really fucking good. Yeah. They beat Nebraska 13-10. Iowa's going to play in the Big Ten championship game next weekend.
Skol.
Skol. Nebraska has the ball like a minute to go, and they throw a pick. Iowa's defense makes the play. They kick a field goal to win as time expires. Iowa 10.
Go Birds.
10-2 for the Iowa Hawkeyes. They're going to play the Buckeye Michigan winner next week. Yep. Or do you think there's any chance that Iowa defense can beat Ohio State or Michigan next week? I don't think so either.
But I mean, they're going to be gassed. Either team that wins is going to be gassed.
Oh yeah.
So that makes a big difference.
Iowa just had a banger.
Yeah, but that's nothing. That's nothing like Ohio State Michigan going into it. Good. How about yourself, Zodiac Killer?
Another game last night that another team fighting for the playoffs. Texas Longhorns, Hook 'em Horns, 57-7 over Texas Tech, and nobody did anything. Quinn didn't throw 5 touchdown passes. Nobody ran for. It was a team affair. Quinn only had 1 touchdown pass. It was just
Arch Manning. He did get a little time.
Arch Manning made his college debut. He was 2 for 5 or 3 for 5, couple yards.
Had a little run.
He's gone. You
think so?
Arch Manning is going to leave Texas because everything is saying Quinn Ewers is coming back. Yeah. And I don't blame Quinn Ewers for coming back. This quarterback draft is loaded.
But I mean, he's going to be a freshman still.
Yeah, he'll be a redshirt freshman.
So he could still set another year.
Well, yeah, but he ain't going to. Arch Manning is not going to set no more. He's like, oh, I'm done. I'm leaving this shit. I'm ready to play. I can go to fucking Ohio State. I can go to Ohio State and beat Kyle McCord.
Could you imagine that?
No.
Could you imagine that?
I can go to
Ohio State.
Well,
University.
they got some freshmen coming in. That Air Nolan.
Tennessee, Zodiac saying.
No.
Rocky Top?
No. They got Nico. I can't say his last name. He was higher rated than Arch Manning last year. Tennessee's quarterback is set. He was higher rated. He was higher rated than Arch Manning. Nico, I don't even know how to say it. I'm not going to try to. But, yeah, I do. I think Arch Manning is gone. He's going to go somewhere, and he's going to play. He's like, I'm not going to sit here.
Hey, sports, we will talk NFL tomorrow.
Tomorrow, we got a full NFL show. Today is all rivalry Saturday. Yeah, I can't say that. Yeah, I can't say that.
Me neither.
And the last game, the Civil War last night, Oregon State, your Heisman. He's going to join Kirby at Texas A&M. That would be something to look at. That'd be something to look at.
Hey, would that bribe Kirby a little bit?
I don't know.
Hey, Kirby, you come to Texas A&M. We got a pretty good quarterback for you. He's got a good last name.
I don't know.
Be a good way to bribe somebody.
The Civil War, Oregon State, your Heisman pick, Bo Nix, another good game, 367 yards, 3 touchdowns total, 2 passing, 1 on the ground. I thought Oregon State was going to.
I thought it was going to be close.
Oregon State scored with like a minute to go in the first half to cut it to 14-7. And they let Oregon score again before halftime. I flipped back over. I was watching wrestling, and I flipped back over, and it was 21-7. And I'm like, are you shitting me?
Yeah.
They scored that quick.
They're fast.
It's just Oregon.
They're fast. Dude, they beat you on deep plays. You know what I mean? Like their wide receivers, even if it's a screen or a deep shot, man, they're gone. Them guys, I don't. It just seems like their wide receiver now. When they play maybe the SEC or they play a good Big Ten defense, maybe it will lock them down a little bit. You know what I mean? But it just seems like every receiver on their team busts out for one to score a touchdown. I don't understand it.
What did I see this morning? Bo Nix is the second player at Oregon to have like 60 touchdown passes and 20 rushing touchdowns. Only one other one is Mariota, and Bo Nix has only been there for 2 years. Bo Nix is like 37 years old, though.
Yeah, he's been there.
That's the only thing that worries me about Bo Nix. Like, I keep seeing a lot of Steeler fans I follow say Bo Nix. If Pickett doesn't work out the rest of the year, I want Bo Nix. The only thing that bothers me about this is Bo Nix has always been solid, but Bo Nix has never been really seen as a first-round NFL quarterback till he got to Oregon. And that just worries me because Mariota was a bust.
Yeah.
And I just think that gimmicky offenses, I don't know if I trust it all the way. You mentioned Heisman. There's a running back in Missouri. Listen, I am all about the Missouri running back, but he is not getting a Heisman invite. No. And I agree. He should. He's a stud.
Last ever Pac-12 championship next week.
Yes. Sad.
Depressing.
But Oregon rolled 31-7.
They look good. They're hot.
The committee is hot. The committee. All these games is happening. They're like shit.
They beat Washington. They're in.
I don't know.
They're in, right?
I don't know. I really don't know.
They're hot right now.
They're hot, but that's the problem. Which we're going to get to all this next week after this clears up a little bit more or gets even worse. We'll see at the end of the day. But if Oregon beats Washington and Texas beats Oklahoma and Alabama beats Georgia, which I still don't think that's going to happen. I think Georgia will beat Bama next week, but we'll wait till next week. But you never know. But
it's a big day.
It's a big day. Rivalry day.
And I bet some of that committee's like, man, I hope some of these guys just lose.
Yeah, they are, man. You know damn well the committee last night.
But I hope some of these guys
the committee last night was sitting there saying, my
Never
God.
count out Nick Saban, baby.
I hope Oregon State sure wins last night. But guess what? They didn't. I hope Texas Tech beats Texas. Guess what? They didn't. The committee's getting a little sweaty.
Oh, they're nervous.
All right, that was all the games last night. Let's get into what's happening today. Rivalry.
We're talking about it, Blake.
Saturday. We can't pick that yet, my friend. That's later. That's our last game. Let's start off with a little bit top 10 team right now. Louisville Cardinals, Kentucky Wildcats, 10-1. Louisville going to play in the ACC championship.
Yeah, Louisville's looking to play. They gotta keep winning if they want any shot at anything.
Well, let's be honest. Louisville, if they win today and if they would beat Florida State in the ACC championship, I still don't think Louisville's getting in.
No, but you got a bowl game.
Yeah. I mean, you want to win out. I mean, like I said, they're 10-1. Louisville's favored by 8.
I mean, you finished this saying 11-1.
You know what?
I mean, you look good.
You know what?
Your resume looks good.
I'm going to pick the Kentucky Wildcats to upset.
You just want them to.
No, I don't.
Really?
I want Louisville to win because I want Louisville to get as high as they can to help us.
That'll help Florida State.
I want Louisville to win. Louisville struggled last week a little bit with Miami. And I don't know. I'm not a big buyer into this Louisville thing. That, like I said, they're number 10 right now. They're 10-1 on the year. The only game they lost was a total upset at Pitt. Pittsburgh's awful.
Yeah. There's your boy.
I need a cough drop. What up, Chase? I need a damn cough drop. I got the coughs this morning. What do you got? You got the Louisville Cardinal winning? You think Louisville's going to survive?
Yeah. Yo, what's up, B. Will?
Let's so that's we're split on that. I'm going Kentucky Wildcats with the upset today.
I like him birds.
Let's just get the other game, even though we got to talk about it, even though there's no chance. Number 1, Georgia Bulldogs versus Georgia Tech. There's not a chance. There's not a chance in this game.
They ain't got a chance.
There's not a chance in this game.
They usually run some crazy offense.
Georgia is favored by 24
points.
That's
crazy.
Is it?
24 points. That's just. I mean, they probably will win by.
I was gonna say I would take Georgia. I would take Georgia, and I would take Georgia by win by 25 at least.
Hey, he took the spread.
Yeah, I would. I would too. There's no way.
That is a lot of freaking points.
It's a ton of points,
That
man.
is.
But no,
That is a ton of
I
points.
totally get that. I think
Tech
that
covers.
I think you think Tech covers.
That's what someone put.
I don't think they cover. I think Georgia rolls.
Is it in Athens?
You know what? I don't know.
I don't know.
I think it's actually in Georgia Tech. I think it's at Georgia Tech, but I'm not sure about that. But yeah, I think Georgia rolls. Kirby rolls Georgia by 40. 45-3.
45-3.
45-3.
Sheesh.
Georgia Bulldogs roll.
Roll.
Another game that doesn't matter, but it's still a fun rivalry. And our good buddy Neil, it's his favorite rivalry. He's a Clemson fan. Dabo and Clemson ranked again. South Carolina, Clemson, both underwhelming teams this year. Clemson sitting at 7-4. Spencer Rattler and South Carolina sitting at 5-6. Clemson favored by 7.5. Clemson's playing well late. They're starting to play a little bit better.
Saying don't mark them off yet.
He's saying buy the Clemson stock.
Buy the stock.
Buy the Clemson stock.
You buy what you
Dabo
can
says.
and bring it in.
I'm not buying the Clemson stock, but I think Clemson wins
I
today.
think I want to take the Rattler.
You're going Spencer?
I'm going to
Hey,
sometimes he shows up whenever it needs to be, and
Spencer
this could put him on the. This could put his name out there again.
It's at Tech, the Georgia Tech game. It's at Tech. Adam Smith said. Spencer Rattler, I don't think that he
Thanks,
will.
Prowse. We love you. Prowse sent us a heart.
Hey, thanks, man. Some people say that Spencer Rattler is going to be a first or second round pick, and I don't see it.
Not first, no way.
The talent was there, but he's never been able to put it together. He's so up and down, up and down, up and down. I just don't see that. Now, maybe he'll get drafted and get to a good situation and end up being good, but yeah, I think this is going to be a close game. I don't think Clemson covers the spread. They're favored by 7.5. I think it's like a 3-point Clemson win. But yeah, I'm going Clemson. So we're split on that one too. We're split on UK and Louisville.
I mean, I think that one's a toss-up.
We're split on Clemson, South Carolina.
I'm going to give Rattler a chance.
I mean,
let his blonde fro ball out.
He's wild. He's wild looking.
He's wild.
He's a wild looking guy.
Wild looking cat.
All right. Now to the games.
Hey, thanks for the follow. We appreciate you guys.
Now to the games that matter. Now, this is another one that I don't think it's going to be close, but it absolutely can be, and that's the Iron Bowl. Alabama, number 8 Alabama at Auburn. You know, them Auburn fans are ready to hit up Toomer's corner after they upset Bama today and fucking
He said Louisville
party.
will cover today, Ben.
You think Louisville's going to cover?
just hopped in here, so.
Think Louisville's going to cover? They might. I'm going UK with the upset.
You got UK. I got Louisville.
Bama favored by 13 points today against Auburn. Auburn coming off a loss. Bad loss to Little Sisters of the Poor.
Yeah.
Little Sisters of the Poor beat Auburn last week.
Florida State for the natty.
Who?
Andrew Murray said that.
Go Noles,
Go Noles.
baby. Go Noles. We need some help.
Prowse wanted to know, does Louisville have to win?
No, Louisville is already in the ACC championship game. Louisville and Florida State's locked. So the only thing Louisville's trying to do is just get a...
Come on, Brady. Let us live our love for a minute.
They're just trying to get the best bowl they can get. Which, I mean, if Louisville wins out, they're going to get a big bowl.
Hey, we appreciate you guys coming in, talking, commenting, liking, sharing.
Bama, 10-1 on the year.
This guy got Michigan winning the natty. Woo.
Bama's 10-1 on the year. They're getting ready. They're playing Georgia. They're playing Georgia next week.
They're hot. You think Saban told them, we got to start winning by a lot? Boys, if we want in this thing.
I think everybody is starting to say, we got to win, and let's go out and blow them out. That's why Texas fucking just rolled by 50 last night. Oregon's playing well. That's why fucking LSU's playing their quarterback, which they don't have no chance of like getting in a playoff or anything, but they're just balling out and let Jaden Daniels fucking pad stats.
Yeah, 8 touchdowns.
Yeah, they're just a fucking
whatever, right?
whatever. I think they play A&M
It's like,
today.
hey, you want to play? Yeah, I want to put up touchdown.
Yeah, let's play the whole game, man. Go out there and throw for 10 touchdowns today. Any chance Auburn?
We're from Ohio, Ryan.
Any chance that
OHIO, Ohio, OH. But
IO?
we're not High State.
But
fans.
we're not Buckeye fans.
Not Buckeye fans.
We're not Buckeye fans at all. Any chance Bama loses to Auburn today ahead of the SEC championship next week?
No,
You don't think so?
no. Bama's hot. Bama's hot.
This is
What's the
also 13.
They got it.
You think they will cover the spread? I as well think they cover the spread.
Exactly, Ben.
I think Bama wins by 20 plus. Jalen
Ben,
Milroe.
big Florida State fan over here.
Go Knowles. I think this is Jalen Milroe's first Iron Bowl. He's sat behind everybody for, a couple years. So he's watched Bryce Young play. It's his first Iron Bowl. Jalen Milroe is just... What's that?
Someone wanting to get, just don't worry about it. Someone joined the live.
Go away. You're not joining her live. Go away. I don't even know who you are. You're probably going to get in there and show your
What if it was
feet.
Zodiac or something?
You're probably going to get in there and show your feet.
Meat?
Feet, not meat. Meat will get us kicked off.
Helicopter.
Helicopter.
Go Dogs.
Larry.
And Beck we trust, he said. Logan. Alabama upset in the SEC championship. Ooh.
We'll get to that next week, baby. This show's good.
Top
This
three
show,
for-
the games today
This guy
are
said
big.
top 3 for Arch. Oklahoma, FSU, Michigan.
I have no problem with that.
Could you imagine?
I have no problem. Well, we think, but I mean, he might be a bust. But
said
I'll take him.
Yeah, let him bust
I'll
that,
take
right?
him. I'll take him. Unless Tate Rodemaker throws for 4 touchdown passes tonight and
Yeah,
then wins the ACC next week. Then it's Florida
even
Tate University.
Florida State University.
Florida Tate University, baby. Old meat lizard Chase Wood over here. All right, so we're all on Bama today. We're going to get Bama, Georgia, undefeated Georgia, 11-1 Bama next week in the SEC.
1 week at a time, baby.
Another interesting game today, the Apple Cup.
I like that.
Washington, undefeated Washington Huskies, Washington State Cougars, the Apple Cup. Washington is favored by 15.5. Now,
Washington's hot too.
Washington's been hot all year. They've ran the fucking gauntlet, man.
Are they going to cool down ever?
Well, that's what we keep on wondering.
You know what I mean? Because
I'm going to tell you, I think this game's going to be close.
really,
I think it's going to be close. Washington State, they which it's not a big deal, but they
have a good
hammered
offense.
Colorado
they have
last
a good
week.
offense.
But before that, they had lost like 3 or 4 straight games. Cam Ward can sling it. I think that this game's going to be close. I think Washington's going to win.
Wouldn't we all? Wouldn't we all?
I think Washington is going to win. But I think it's going to be close. I think Cam Ward's going to make some plays. He's going to sling it around. But Penix and Washington's going to be too much.
I think Penis is going to draw.
Stop disrespecting my
think,
main
yeah.
man, Michael Penix.
I think he's going to ball out today,
You think Penix balls? I think Penix will ball out too.
and I think they win by a touchdown.
Odunze
They win
going.
by a couple touchdowns.
Odunze going to kill it. I think Washington wins, but I think it's going to be closer than 15.5. I think Washington wins by 10. 10. And then that will set up undefeated Washington against Oregon, 11-1 Oregon next week for the Pac championship.
Hopefully, Oregon has to like some different kind of helmet design.
Well, you know Oregon's going to wear something
They got
different.
to.
They're
They
going to
got to.
fucking wear something fly. I mean, that's what they do.
Do you think Ohio is a bowl team?
Honestly, I don't know.
I don't know.
I
Their record was decent. Like,
I haven't paid no attention.
3 weeks ago,
I haven't paid no
wasn't it?
attention to the Ohio Bobcats. I apologize, Bobcat Nation. I have
think
no
so.
idea.
'Cause me and Leroy were watching. I was watching their game in here, and I told him to come in here. I said, "Leroy, come in here." I said, "Hell, you could be on this team."
No
But I
shit.
told him.
No doubt.
I said, "That ain't far away. We'll do real and roll there. We have our own little. That we tell them they have to. That's
We'll
the
do
only
that
way he's
right now.
signing with them.
We'll do that
That's the
right
only way
now.
he's signing with them. We have to have our own little like standing area like during the games,
We'll do that right
and
now.
it's got to be a booth, kind of like soundproof.
I'm down. I'm down for that.
Ohio's 9-3. Absolutely. See,
Oh, well, they're absolutely a bowl team. Absolutely. Who knew? I didn't know that. That's a good year.
told you I
That's a hell of a
watched it.
year for Ohio. All right, so you got Louisville. I got Kentucky. We both got Bama rolling today. We both got Washington winning. We both got Georgia winning. And you got South Carolina, and I got Clemson.
yes, sir.
Now, well, to my big game, which I don't know, Florida State, Florida.
You're nervous.
I'm nervous. Listen, this was supposed to be Jordan Travis.
I did hear that.
This was supposed to be Jordan Travis versus Graham Mertz, Florida's quarterback who's slinging it. And instead we get redshirt freshman Max Brown for Florida and Tate Rodemaker. Florida State's favored by 7.5. The Gators have only won. The Gators are 5-6 this year. Terrible. Can you smell those ribeyes cooking? I can't, Al. I can't.
Terrible year for Florida.
Terrible year for Florida, but 4-1 in the swamp.
Yeah.
4-1
Hard to
in
play there.
the swamp. I'm nervous. Florida State only has 5 turnovers all year long. All year. Florida State's only turned the ball over 5 times all year long. That's what makes me nervous. You really don't know what Tate's going to do.
Don't.
So we have 5 turnovers all year. You got 2 quarterbacks who's never really played. And Gators
Florida State's got a lot of playmakers.
Gators 4-1 in the swamp. Florida State's defense, you know, they did not allow 30 all year
That's good.
to an opponent.
That's good.
The most Florida State allowed to an opponent all year was 29 points.
And who's that to?
Boston College. Isn't that crazy? Yeah. The one thing that worries me the most, and if you guys listen to me and you listen to us, you hear me when I talk about Florida State, we have problems with mobile quarterbacks. And Max Brown is a lot more mobile than Graham Mertz is. I think he had like 40 rushing yards last week in Florida's last game against Missouri, which they almost upset Missouri last week. So, I don't know. I don't even know what to think.
I think you're nervous for no reason.
I think, well, I'm nervous. I'm always nervous.
I think you're nervous for no reason.
I was nervous last week, like before Jordan Travis got hurt. I was nervous against North Alabama. I'm always nervous. It's rivalry week. But Florida State, I still think Florida State is going to win tonight. But I don't know if it's going to be enough. If he struggles, Brock Glenn. And you know what? I was actually thinking about this. Brock Glenn is now the backup quarterback. He was the 4-star quarterback. He's a true freshman. We actually flipped him from Ohio State.
He said he's a little mobile. Put him in there.
He is mobile.
Put him in there.
He is mobile.
Let the dude run.
That's my thing about it, why I think FSU is going to win.
It's a lot of a mental game, Prowse. It's rivalry.
I think FSU has more offensive playmakers. I think Keon Coleman.
And I think their playmakers, what's good about those, you can give them screens. You can give them quick stuff. You know what I mean? So you can get that ball out of the quarterback's hand.
Yeah.
And he ain't got as much pressure.
Run the ball.
Run the ball. Absolutely.
Run the ball.
Absolutely.
Trey Benson.
Yep.
Florida State has like 5.
And I know you got some trick plays to give them wide receivers the balls if you can't hardly give it to them downfield.
Florida State's got like 5 running backs. Run the ball.
Run it.
Run the ball. Take a couple deep shots to Keon Coleman and Big Johnny Wilson. And just run the ball.
Johnny Wilson, go get that thing.
Johnny Wilson. Just throw it up to him. And then Florida State's defense is good. This is the game where Jared Verse is every mock draft you see Jared Verse is a top 10 pick. And every week he'll make a play or two and he'll get to the quarterback. But I still ain't seen, I don't think, and I may be wrong, I don't think there's been a game this year that Verse has had like 3 sacks or something. Yeah. This is these last 2 games. This is when I want to see Jared Verse show.
This is when the defense needs to show up.
This is when I'm going to show you why I'm a top 10 draft pick.
Yeah. The defense needs to be like, hey, I know we lost our guy, but we're here to help more.
D gets up a lot of big plays, but like I said, they haven't allowed 30 points yet in this year. And the one thing that I will say about Florida State is we've made so many adjustments at halftime. We played so better in the second half. So
I mean, look, you ain't gave up 30 points. You played LSU.
I don't know if we only let LSU. I think LSU scored 24. Florida State's favored by 7.5. I think this is like a 4-point win. I think it's close. I think it's close. I think Knowles win, but I think it's close. What you got?
No, I think Knowles win. I think Knowles winning by 14. I do.
I hope you're
I
right.
think Knowles win by 14.
I hope they're by 30 and at halftime I can just relax. That's what I hope. All right. Do you got anything else before we get to
He said, this guy said, does Candy cover against UTK?
who's Candy?
I have no clue.
I don't know who Candy is.
This guy said, Andrew said, my predictions, they run all over Florida, 38-13.
I hope
so.
I hope we run.
so.
I hope they run
We
all
hope so,
over.
Andrew.
I
We
hope they
do.
run all fucking over. I hope Trey Benson runs for 240 yards and 3 touchdowns.
Let's be real, Dan. You're not relaxed till it's over.
Oh,
Vandy.
you're right.
Vandy is what he said.
You are right.
Vandy cover against UTK.
I don't even know who UTK is. I have no idea. I don't want to tell you that because I have not. I couldn't tell you one player on Vandy. I have no idea.
You'll just be throwing the.
I'll just be throwing you a fucking prayer, man. Yes, let's go with Vandy. Let's go
Vandy.
with the fucking Doors. Commodores roll. I have no idea. 107,000 people today.
Tennessee. Vandy and Tennessee.
Oh, no. Tennessee rolls.
Oh, so we're not going Vandy.
No, we're not going Commodores. Tennessee rolls.
We're not going Vandy. Hold on. Pump the brakes.
Michigan is a nobody. Ohio State jumped Georgia. I don't think Ohio State's going to jump Georgia if they win. I don't think either one of them's jumping Georgia.
What if they
anymore.
roll them?
If they roll them, we'll see. All right.
This guy, Ray Aller, this is a big question. Should I break up with my girlfriend? She's been complaining a lot.
What has she been complaining about? What's she been complaining about, man? Hold on, guys.
Andrew,
we
thanks for the follow.
got to take a moment to answer this young man's question. He wants to know.
You might not want to know.
Well, no, I need to know. If you're going to ask us if you should break up with your girlfriend, we got to know why is she complaining.
At football, answer is yes.
Yeah, if she's just complaining about football, then yeah, you probably got to get rid of her. I think you can do better. But if she's complaining, if you made a bad dinner, if you burnt the fucking Thanksgiving rolls or something.
Or you bet like $5K on somebody.
Did you lose a lot of parlays this weekend? See, all this matters in this question. Yeah, I mean, you got to evaluate this situation. So I got to know what she's complaining about. Is she complaining that your buddies come over too much? Is she complaining that you didn't get the right wine?
Maybe they're not coming over enough.
Maybe they're not coming over enough. Maybe you need to invite more people over. Maybe she wants a new puppy.
Also a yes.
And
on
just
to the next. He's not there. He's gone.
on to the next. 107,000 people today.
Prowl said maybe she wants the meat train.
Maybe she wants the meat train. I don't know. We gotta get deep into this situation.
That's what she said.
Deep. 11-0. This is going to be a quick show, but that's all right because we got a lot of shit to do today. 11-0 Buckeyes.
That guy says, if Buddies is the case, keep an eye on her.
Keep an eye on her. 11-0 Buckeyes. 11-0 Michigan. Number 2 versus number 3. Michigan favored by 3.5
Bob, you
points.
just never know what we say. Sometimes you got to watch it.
The over-under. Rolling with Ratchford pick is to bet the under today.
What's the
The under is 46.5.
Wow.
Rolling with
That's a lot,
Ratchford.
though.
Rolling Ratchford is on
He's on
fire
fire right
right
now.
now. Rolling with Ratchford is absolutely on fire.
Free Harbaugh.
Free Harbaugh.
Could he not that stat?
Yeah, well, they're all the money
If-
that he's won,
listen.
people probably send him money just to donate some of that hair to somebody.
I want you guys to know, if you guys have watched us and you've seen Ratchford on here with us, did you guys see his mustache?
That's a porn stash.
That is a
That
fucking
is a Larry Groves.
that is a porno
Porn stash.
stash.
That is
And
a,
if you have
hey,
seen
Denver
Ratchford,
Sports followed us.
hey,
That's cool.
I like it. If you've seen Ratchford on here with us and you have not seen his mustache, make sure to go check out our
You gotta
latest
go check it
video on TikTok because he sent me this video to post this morning with his bets for the day. And I could not just stop. Dude, it's porno. It's not Weird Al. It's porno.
It's porno.
It's porno.
It's like something King Tilly would bring out.
Porno. All right. back to, back to this. Back to this.
What's the over and under he gives mustache? We need to ask that.
I would say he's given.
We need to ask that. What is the over and under that Ryan Ratchford gives mustache rides?
I would say he's given at least 4 in his life. The over under is 3.5, and I would take the over.
Nice.
I would take the over in that.
I bet he's rode some mustaches.
Bet so. Winner is playing Iowa next week for the Big Ten Championship. Do you know what? This game also, this is kind of a special game for Ohio State, Michigan. You know what?
Nathan, we'll get back to that.
The Big Ten after this season is eliminating the conferences. So there might not be just one more Buckeye Michigan game a year. Now we got the opportunity to see Ohio State, Michigan, and then see Ohio State, Michigan next week in the Big Ten Championship.
But would you mix the game up, though?
I have no idea.
You know what I mean? Would you want to play back to back?
No, but at the same time, can you really? I don't know, man. A side note, if you're watching Survivor Series tonight. Oh, I'm watching Survivor Series tonight. I got Survivor Series on my phone, and I got Florida State on the TV. But yeah, so I'm not sure how I feel about that. But a lot of places, a lot of rivalries are going to be like that.
I agree.
So you could really see Ohio State and Michigan from now on twice a year. The game and then the conference championship game. So the winner of this game is playing Iowa next week.
In Ann Arbor.
107,000 people.
It's cold today.
Michigan won the last 2. A game time, I think they said it was 30. It's going to be 37 degrees, a little chilly.
That's cold.
I don't think there's no rain in the forecast, anything like that. Sharon Moore, no Harbaugh. Sharon 2-0 last couple of weeks without Jim. Michigan won the last 2 games.
They have. Last one, 45-23.
Before that, Ohio State had won the 8 in a row. 8 in a row. 8 in a row. That's a lot. The linebacker for the Buckeyes, the real good linebacker, Tommy something.
Thanks, Prowse. Thanks, Britt.
Tommy's back. What's his name? Eichenberg. Tommy Eichenberg back.
Leroy's met him twice.
Well, we're going to have to do something about that.
That's cool, though.
No, we don't want Leroy to meet that guy. Why? He's brainwashing him.
Well, maybe.
Brainwashing him, man.
Buddy, if Leroy goes OSU, we got to be Buckeye fans.
I won't do that.
You have to.
I won't do that.
You have to.
I won't.
You have to.
I won't talk to Leroy.
You have to.
I won't talk to Leroy.
He can't go to Florida State. That's far away.
Well, yeah, he can.
We ain't going to go there.
He's a grown man.
I can understand if it's Tennessee because you want to go there anyway.
I can do that.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
I can do that.
We can't go to Florida. We ain't going to go there.
We ain't doing that.
That's what I'm saying.
I'd rather be a Buckeye than a fucking Gator.
See?
So Eichenberg back for the Buckeyes. That's big because honestly, he's probably he might be the best linebacker in the country.
He's good.
He's really good.
He's good.
Roman Wilson, Michigan's wide receiver, got knocked out in the first quarter last week against Maryland. He's good. He's going to be back today. He's got 10 touchdown catches on the year.
612 yards.
The team, I thought this stat was wild. The team with the most rushing yards has won every time.
Isn't that crazy?
Since 2001.
Isn't that crazy?
2001.
Got to run the football. Got to run the football. What's the spread? They're asking. What's the spread?
But Michigan is favored by 3.5 points. That's crazy. Every time, whoever leads the rushing yards has won every time since 2001.
That's crazy. Michigan went off last year running football. Donovan Edwards last year had 216 yards, 2 touchdowns.
Blake Corum didn't get a play. I think he actually did play a couple snaps last year. I'm not sure. But he had 20 touchdowns this season so far. Blake Corum, 20 touchdowns.
Yeah, Blake Corum, 888 yards, 20 touchdowns. Blake Corum needs 112 yards to hit 1K today.
Yeah, and I agree with that. That the Michigan's favored because they're at home. I get that. Totally agree.
Yeah. Blake Corum needs 112 yards today.
Travion Henderson averaging 124 yards a game and 5 touchdowns in his last 4 games.
Do you think Louisville covers?
I think Louisville gets upset
He
today.
thinks they lose. I got them winning today.
I think Louisville gets upset today. So, is there anything else we want to talk about in this game? Anything you guys want to talk about in this game before we make our picks?
This guy said Louisville wins.
I hope Louisville wins. Anything else we want to talk about? Anything else you want to bring up about the game? This is it.
This is the game.
I am not an Ohio State fan nor a Michigan fan, and I'm jacked. I mean, this is the game.
I'm a Michigan fan today.
Well, I mean, technically.
I'm a Michigan fan technically once a year.
Is there anything you guys else want to talk about in the game? Anything else that we
did. We
missed?
We talked about the Iowa Nebraska game. We did. We talked about that earlier.
Michigan is going to go crazy. I'm more nervous than I was playing. Michigan not there, right tackle. Matchup versus Michigan corner. Yeah, the matchup. What is that dude's name? I can't remember his name.
Oh, you're good, bro. You're good.
The Michigan
John Wall
corner.
giving us an OH. We just got to be more physical today, John.
We got to be more physical.
We got to be more physical.
The Michigan corner, I can't think of his name, but they're saying that he's going to lock Marvin Harrison Jr. down. Under 100, no touchdowns. Harrison's the best player on the field.
I'm mind blown by that.
Yeah, I know, me too.
That's not happening. Dusty Burns getting him the IO.
Dusty Burns in here. He's ready. He's already drunk.
He's already
He's
fired
already
up.
at the fucking
Already fired
VFW. He's already Will Johnson. That's it. Will Johnson. They're
You got a name with
saying
Will Johnson. You're packing.
they're saying Will Johnson is going to shut down Marvin Harrison Jr. today.
Not happening.
All right. You ready for your pick?
I'm ready.
All right. Ohio State, Michigan, the game.
Like I said,
Who do you got?
last year was a good game.
Let's see it. Who you guys got?
Who
Ohio
you guys
State,
got?
Michigan.
We're talking about it.
We're making our
talking
pick right
about
now.
it.
Who you guys got?
Last year, 45-23. I mean, Michigan just embarrassed them. I mean, Michigan
Skull fucked them.
embarrassed them. High State guys was walking out of B-dubs early. I mean, it was embarrassing. You know what I mean? And we was in Ohio. This year, I mean, Blake Corum right now, 888 yards, needs 112. I really fully believe Blake Corum will get his 112 today. I fully believe that he'll get his 1,000 yards with the Buckeyes. I am rolling with the Buckeyes today. Hey, I've been rolling with them the last few weeks. I think they keep coming up. Kyle McCord, he's got more yards. I know these Michigan fans are like, oh, well, we pulled him out at halftime. You did. But at the end of the day, who's got more stats? It is what it is. Michigan's cornerbacks, he's not locking down Marlon Harrison Jr. Let's be real today. I know it's cold, but it's not snowing. It's not windy. Buckeyes win today. As much as I hate to say it, as much as I don't want it to happen, I'm going to be there. I got a couple buddies that's going to be with us as Michigan fans, but I'm sorry. Buckeyes win today. That's my prediction.
Shit.
Sorry. I'm sorry. How you feeling? How you feeling after that?
I got a special thing in my pocket to help me make my prediction.
I like it. Kind of like the guys putting a hat on.
I wish I had a mascot head. Next year, I'm having mascot heads.
We should have a few of them, right?
I'm kind of.
We should at least have 8 or 10 of them so we can just pick them.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm kind of disappointed right now.
Why are you disappointed?
Well, I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed in one reason.
Okay.
You're seeing now. You can see what I got
I've
under the
seen it.
table.
I like it. I like it here.
Listen,
I'm excited.
I'm kind of disappointed that he went with Ohio State. Blake Corum, he's a stud. You remember Blake Corum, the picture of Blake Corum bleeding, nose fucking shattered, just dog.
Hey.
Marvin Harrison, dog. I shit on McCord week after week.
You have.
After week.
You have. Give it to him. Give it to him.
I'm pick. No, not get the fuck out of here. Get out of here, this shit. Go blue.
Woo-hoo-hoo.
Michigan rolls.
No way.
Michigan rolls. Go blue. Michigan 40. Ohio State 3.
Woo-hoo-hoo.
Go blue.
40-3.
Go blue.
Woo.
Go blue.
Blue big today.
Free Harbaugh.
Free Harbaugh.
Free Harbaugh. Do it for Jim.
Do it for
Do it
Jim.
for Jim.
Do it for Jim.
JJ, when TCU rolled you and you stood there watching TCU celebrate last year, remember that today. Go out and send them boys back to Columbus. The big house is going to be fucking rocking. Go Blue.
They're more physical.
Go Blue.
They're just more physical.
Go Blue. I did not steal that sign. Somebody asked if I stole that.
He stole that sign. He stole that sign.
Go Blue. Go Blue.
Now, with all of his nonsense set on down, if any of you guys got any other questions or something you missed today, because you stayed on here but you missed the game, we go back to it now because there was a few. There's a few.
Yeah, if anybody's got anything else, great. We got a little bit of time to kill. If not, we're good.
Did you hear about the bet between Stroud and Brady?
Yes.
I heard vaguely a lot.
Yeah, but
it.
I don't really think it was actual bet. I don't think CJ Stroud can give him his youth and athleticism.
That would be cool.
I mean, yeah,
Brady
that'd be
just
great.
wants to play.
I would like to see Brady have some.
Brady just
I'd
wants
like
to play.
see NFL show in the morning. Absolutely. We will be live at around 9:30ish in the morning for all of our NFL shows.
Did you see the Drew Brees news?
Yes.
That is awful. If you guys didn't see it,
Yeah.
I popped up on, I think on Twitter, I think it was, or the X, sorry.
Yeah.
But said that he cannot throw anymore with his right arm.
Yeah, it says he cannot. He throws with his left. They
Yeah.
said he would still play football if he could throw.
With his left arm. Yeah.
He said he cannot throw overhand with his right arm.
So he said when he's out in the yard or whatever, he has to throw with his left hand. So obviously with his kids or whatever.
That's sad.
That sucks.
That's sad.
That
Drew
sucks.
Brees, one of the best of all time. Hey, we appreciate that, John.
Yeah, I mean, it was just over the surgeries from his elbow and everything. I mean,
But
his
yeah.
elbow and shoulder just must be completely tore up. And that's awful. You know what I mean?
It
he
sucks.
He was one. I mean,
Drew Brees is one of the goats. He was.
He was a slinger. Let me tell you, he was a slinger.
Yeah.
Hey, thanks, John. We tried, bro.
John said he wants to come on sometime.
That's fine.
He wants to come on the show sometime. I've had a couple people message me this week wanting to come on the
That's
show.
fine. We should let him.
Kyle Stewart wants to come on the show.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
He's a good basketball guy.
Big basketball, college basketball, and big college football. Big
Yeah.
Notre Dame
Yeah.
guy. He can come on and tell us all about how Notre Dame's going to be good next year. Like every year.
Well, I mean, they say that every year.
Well, yeah, they say that
say
every
that every
year. Every year. Every year.
Me and Dad need to get on the show. Absolutely. John Wall.
I'd love that.
John Wall.
I would love that.
We could have John Wall and Dale do a turkey gobbling contest.
They could call off.
They could.
They could turkey call
They
off.
could do a call off.
I like that.
That'd be
I like
awesome.
that. I like that a lot. I mean, Ratchford makes an hour drive every time he comes.
He does. He bitches about it, but he does.
We also have a hot dog machine.
We do.
We have a hot dog machine.
A glizzy. Say glizzy machine.
We have a glizzy machine.
It sounds so much better. If you say glizzy machine, it sounds so much better.
It does.
I got a few of those running around.
All right. Anybody got anything else? We good till tomorrow?
We good till tomorrow?
We good till tomorrow, everybody?
It's a big day.
It's a big day,
week.
man. I'm ready.
I'm nervous. We got
I'm
Buffalo.
ready.
We got Buffalo. Guy saying Louisville. He loves Louisville. Nathan loves Louisville.
I want Louisville to win.
Hey, if you guys have not that's stuck around, like and follow us here, please.
Go Vols.
Louisville versus Florida State.
I hope. I mean, we're getting Louisville versus Florida State.
I agree. Hey, thanks. See, thanks for the follow.
That's locked. But I hope Louisville wins today, and I hope Florida State wins tonight. I don't know. I hope they both win.
And like you did say, you do want them to need them. To
I
win.
want
You
Louisville
need
to
them
win today.
Yeah. Because it will look better.
Well,
It will look better. They need more in their
Do you
resume.
know, that made me think about something.
What about your wrestling fans?
I was blown away by this the other day. They were talking on ESPN.
Don't be saying that. Come on, bro.
They were talking.
them birds to win.
They were talking on ESPN, and they were talking about Alabama, and ESPN was shitting on Florida State, not saying they shouldn't make it and everything.
That's what I got, Andrew. I got
And,
them winning too.
They were talking about Alabama, and they said, who's Alabama beating? And at first they was talking about Florida State, and they said, well, Florida State really doesn't have a quality win, a big time win. And they said LSU's not that good, blah, 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 blah. And then they were talking about the SEC and getting two teams in. And they said Alabama, if Alabama beats Georgia, then they should get both games. Or
Hold on, bros.
And they said, yeah, but somebody said, well, who's Alabama beating? And they said LSU. Wait a minute. Hold on. So Alabama beat LSU, and that's a quality win. But for Florida State to beat LSU, that is not a quality win.
But
it's just,
but let's be real. The only way Bama gets in is they beat Georgia.
yeah, the only way Bama gets in is if they beat Georgia.
Prouse,
Ain't no doubt
I'm
about
going to
that.
B-dubs today. Me and, I don't know, Charlie Brown and a few of us. So that's what I'm eating today.
Charlie Brown?
That's not his real name.
Oh, well, I kind of assumed that.
But that's a cool name.
Charlie Brown. Is Snoopy going to be there?
No, but he has a brother that's going to be there. His name's Zach. You know Charlie Brown's Dennis Church.
Oh.
It's not even the same, right? Not even close, is
Yeah,
it?
not even the same.
My
I feel
bad.
like if
My
you're
bad.
going to be, well, yeah, that's what it is. It's all about the SEC bias. ESPN wants the SEC in as much shit as they can be. That's why listen. But I get it. I think Florida State to get in, like a lot of people says, if Florida State wins out, they'll be undefeated ACC champion and they're in. And I don't believe that. I really honestly believe that FSU can go undefeated and get left out of the playoffs because it just depends on how Rodemaker looks, because they say that the Jordan Travis injury is not in their mind, and that's they look at the team. That's bullshit.
Yeah.
And if you're a sports fan, you know damn well. I'm a Florida State fan. I know goddamn good and well that our team is not as good now without Jordan Travis with Tate Rodemaker. Now, like I said, that's why I think Florida State needs to do what Texas did last night, 57-7. Florida State needs to score 35, 40 points with
Say,
Tate
hey, I'm
Rodemaker.
here. What's up, Ben?
If they
Hey, I'm hoping South Carolina wins.
if they
too.
squeak by Florida and they squeak by Louisville,
They're not in.
They're getting passed by fucking Oregon.
Yep.
Or if they beat Washington or Texas,
As they
I
should.
believe that.
As they should.
And I have as a Florida State fan,
Yep,
I
they
don't
should.
even.
Yep.
I don't even. I mean, obviously, I care,
but you
and
can't.
I will be
but it's
pissed
because
off.
your quarterback got hurt. It's
But
not
I
your
get
fault.
it.
Yeah, it's not your fault.
And if we do go 13-0 and we miss the playoffs and then we win our bowl game, I will have a real and raw Florida State championship parade because we will be my national champions.
Yeah.
We will be the national champions in my mind. I will probably get a banner made and I will hang it right here.
Get a nice little cake.
The real Florida State Seminoles national. And that's what I keep saying, John. I keep saying, hearing people
Talking
say,
about college football right now, Jake.
I keep people saying that they should get
Stick
dropped
around, bro.
because they lost their
Follow us.
quarterback. And I'm like, well, Ohio State won the national championship with a third string quarterback, Cardell Jones. So I'm just saying they got to win out. That's the biggest thing.
It's
you
pump
gotta,
the brakes.
You got to
and
go.
let's see what happens today.
They got to go into the swamp tonight. Florida's 4-1 in the swamp this year. And it's under the lights, and it's the kid's like probably, I think it's his second start ever in college. He was saying he was comparing his high school career playing in front of like 14,000 people, compared that to the swamp. I think it's going to be a little different tonight, Tate. But listen, they just need to calm down.
Oh my goodness.
Tate Rodemaker was Mike Norvell's very first recruit
I
when
really
he
wish
signed
they
with
would have
Florida
just
State.
put this a noon game. They should have flexed it to a noon game.
You have no idea how much I wish Florida State was a noon game.
That'd be a big difference.
I could relax all day.
Big difference.
I wouldn't drink
Big
3
difference.
bottles of Pepto.
If any of you guys are close to Gallipolis, Ohio today, we are going to Gallipolis B-Dubs. We as in me and buddies, he won't. He don't like to do that kind of stuff. He's weird.
What the fuck? Who goes to Gallipolis?
Their B-Dubs way better.
No.
Way better.
No way.
Way better.
No
way
way.
better.
No
I
way.
promise.
No way.
Way better. Way better.
No way.
Way better. I'm actually getting boneless wings today. I am. They're just easier. I'm going to be there for like 4 hours.
They are easier. All right. Oh, wrestling tonight. I don't want to talk about it too much.
We're bringing our own.
I don't want to talk about it too much. Wrestling tonight. Survivor Series. War Games.
No, we're here.
Randy Orton coming back. There's a lot of rumors about somebody a lot of people love and a lot of people hate, CM Punk. Is he going to come back tonight? I do not think he's going to come back tonight.
What happens if it's not Randy?
It's Randy.
I mean,
I read.
But do you think something because he didn't show? I mean,
Let me tell you what I think's going to happen.
something happened. I don't. Why was he just not available to come to the show?
I think that's what happened. And I read that they announced Randy because they wanted to avoid the backlash of the whole crowd chanting for CM Punk all night, thinking that it was him and it's Randy Orton. So they just said
Maybe.
it's Randy Orton.
Maybe.
But listen, this is what I think is going to happen tonight. Now, if I'm wrong, it's all right. I'm
I
happy
hope so,
either way.
Nathan.
This is what happens tonight on Survivor Series. They win. The good guys win. Randy,
John Wall,
Cody,
for sure.
Jay, those guys win. And as they're celebrating, Randy RKO's. I don't think it's Jay. I think it's Cody.
Really?
I think Randy RKO's Cody, and then we get RKO Cody for a while. But it could be Jay as well. But I think it's Cody. I think it's going to be Cody.
Because they have poked around like, oh, when he came back, before he left, it was the bloodline beating him up and all that. You know what I mean?
I think it's going to be Cody. I think he's going to RKO Cody at the end of the night. And then we're going to get that for a while.
I hope he RKO's everyone standing.
I don't think that's when I think we're
Sammy and all of them.
I think we're going to get Cody versus Roman at Mania. But I think we might get Cody versus RKO at Royal Rumble. I think they'll draw that out until.
What are you going to do? Have Randy lose?
Well, he can do some. I don't know. We'll see.
Because I mean, you're going to put Cody up. That's the plan.
They can have numerous matches though, and
for sure.
They
but
can have.
When you lose at the Royal Rumble, I mean, that's big. Not losing at Monday night.
Yeah, but Randy's not going to win a title.
He should.
Well, he should, but he's not. He's not coming back to win a championship. They're not giving Randy a title ring.
He's better than Cody.
You've never actually watched a War Games? Dude,
He's
War
better than
Games is
Cody.
sick. I love War Games. War Games is fun. War Games is awesome. All right. That's all I got.
Anything but Roman. I'm tired of seeing this.
Well, Tribal Chief, acknowledge.
Bro, you got a lot of wrestling fans in here right now.
I love
We're
wrestling.
talking about it.
What are we talking about?
RKO's in the building, fans and all. Randy Orton's awesome. Anything but Roman. I'm tired of seeing this. Someone's throwing RKO big.
Well, you're not going to get rid of Roman until he loses the title. And
I'll be there in Chicago tonight.
I love it.
See,
I
keep
love
talking
it.
your wrestling sometimes, buddy.
Send us pictures.
LA night. Yeah, he said.
He's not on the card tonight.
That is surprising.
I'm gonna be honest. Other than the men's War Games match, this card sucks to me.
CM Punk, Ryan said.
I hope. And did you see that Living Color put out a new remastered version yesterday?
Is that
of
a
Cult
poke?
of Personality?
Is that
When
a
I
poke?
seen that, I'm like, holy shit. But then I like, these guys are smart and they just did that because they know all these Punk rumors. And they're like, well, let's make a lot of money and let's put out a new version of Cult of Personality.
I agree.
But yeah, I don't think Punk's coming back tonight. I hope he does.
I'm an Eagles fan.
I'm a
All you
Punk
see,
fan.
number one seed. We wearing that. Hey, we are wearing that Kelly Green tomorrow, but can't count out them Bills. They're good, man.
That's going to be a good game. man.
Roman is cashed out, packed the bowl with some freshies. WCW, World War III War Games. Travis Gard said that. Yeah, I seen that on
Everything
his Instagram.
WCW was the best.
Sleeper, CM Punk, number 30 entrance at the Royal Rumble. I haven't watched wrestling in so long.
I think if Punk comes back, it's tonight.
Who do you think Shinsuke's mystery opponent is?
See, I don't know. And he's not scheduled to be there tonight. It blows my mind. That's who I thought it was going to be. I thought it was Punk was going to come out and fight Shinsuke. Just to, give him a pop in Chicago, a decent opponent. And Shinsuke's been doing this. And then, I don't know. John, you told me this the other day, or a couple weeks ago. You said Mania tickets dropped down to something. And I looked before, and I didn't see one of them under $300.
It says,
And they were
what is it
nosebleeds.
streaming on?
Peacock.
Peacock. Hey, guys, if you have not, give us a follow on here. We appreciate you.
Listen.
Follow this thing.
Peacock subscribers,
John Wall.
they have a deal right now where you can get a year of Peacock for $2 a month, or you can pay a one-time
the follow,
fee of
guys.
$20
That's not bad.
for a whole year of
That's
Peacock.
not bad.
I'm having my wife make a thing and canceling mine. Because why wouldn't you?
Yeah,
why wouldn't
$20.
you pay a year of it for $20 rather than pay? I think mine's $12 a month.
I think Shinsuke is going to call out someone tonight, and CM Punk is coming. I can only
That's what I hope. That's what I hope. Like, people hate CM Punk, but and I was talking to somebody about this yesterday. They're like, Punk isn't even that good of a wrestler. And I'm like, yeah, he's not. He's getting older. He's not that good in the ring anymore. But you know what CM Punk is? Pure money.
Do you think LA Knight could come out for Shinsuke?
Maybe. I don't know. I don't make sense. It don't make sense.
I just can't believe he's not on the card.
So, I know.
I mean, how is someone so popular that brings
not
you
on
more?
your technically your third, probably third
I mean,
or
why
fourth
isn't he
biggest.
one of the guys in the?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I just don't.
I don't get it either. But yeah, CM Punk, everything he does is pure money. That's why he was the highest selling everything in AEW.
I mean, he can only fight a few times a year. It's fine. You know what I mean?
Matter. It's all about that pop. It's all about every time Cult of Personality plays or whatever his theme music is, and people just get jacked up.
Who is LA Knight? Nathan says you got to watch him.
Yeah.
You got to watch him. He's popular. Look it up on YouTube, bro.
Yeah.
He's a fan favorite. He really is. He gets him fired up.
Eli Drake.
Give him a little LA night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was also Eli Drake. He's been in numerous things.
Well, yeah, but a lot of them changed their names.
I liked him better when he was Eli Drake. I mean, it don't matter. I love him all the way.
What happened to old Steiner's boy?
He's still in NXT. I don't get it.
I mean, they like had a big push for him.
I don't get it.
Big push. And then we thought he was going to WWE.
I don't understand, man.
Because he lost his belt and everything at that one time. It's like he's going to get called up. Because I think he was going to be in the Royal Rumble that time. And like he never showed up or nothing.
No idea. Braun Breaker don't make
Braun
no.
Breaker
If
Stroud plays good tomorrow, it might be a lock. I wouldn't go lock MVP.
I don't think lock, but he's in the running.
He's in the running. I think that Bland should be in the running. Right?
Who? Deron Bland has got to be in the running for defensive MVP.
It took a minute there, didn't it?
We talked about.
You looked at me and said, who? And then you started saying it.
We talked about him last week on our show, man. We actually had asked who he was tied with. And he says, no, I'm not tied anymore.
My boy Justin Wanling bet like $5 on him that he would have a pick six that game.
Wow.
And hit it.
That's crazy. How much did he win?
It wasn't much. It's like $70 or something like that.
Oh, that's crazy. I thought that'd be more than that. Pick sixes are rare. That's crazy.
Nice though, huh?
Miles.
Bro from
TJ.
Dallas. Yeah, that's what he's talking about. Is NXT not as watched? Yeah, it's not.
NXT is
It's
not
like the
NXT is not nearly as good as it used to be. It's just not. It's like NXT used to have like good stories, and it's just not as good anymore. It's not very good. Miles or TJ for Defensive Player of the Year, maybe. But I'm telling you, man, people can't rule out Bland. Fucking pick sixes
Bland
is
should
a
get
lot.
Defensive Player of the Year.
Which, I mean, we still got a lot of time.
You do.
I mean, if he don't get another one all year, I mean, it still broke the fucking
My
record.
goodness.
But I mean,
Or maybe a pick. You know what I mean?
know. Bland has to be up there though.
Oh, Bland has to definitely be up there.
Who's Cleveland play this week?
I don't know why he is not more talked about MVP race. I don't think he wins it though.
I don't think he'll win.
Stroud is what they're talking about. I think because he said just
Stroud?
because he's a rookie. Stroud ain't gonna get it because he's a rookie. That's what I full believe. Stroud would get Offensive Rookie of the Year. That will be their scapegoat. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They ain't gonna give him both. I don't think they'll give him both MVP.
Denver. That'll be a decent matchup, really. I think that'll be a decent matchup.
I don't think they'll be able to do that. I don't think they'll give someone.
Denver's hot. Cleveland's hot. That'll be a good game, really.
I think Cleveland will beat them.
Cleveland's the best defense in the league. In Mile High.
It's gonna be a good game.
Yeah.
Denver's getting hot.
That'll be a good game.
Broncos country.
Let's ride.
Let's ride.
Russell Wilson, comeback player of the year.
Guys, thanks for liking. If you have not, give us a follow. Share this thing. Smash that like. Hey, we've been down here for what, about an hour today? Hour and 10 minutes. We went through our college football picks.
I seen Ward's out.
If you're new in here, you can throw us in some questions about a game. Who's starting for Cleveland this week?
DTR.
Yep.
DTR.
DTR.
Dorian Thompson Robinson.
The UCLA stud. They're playing well.
Their defense nasty.
How is the New Day? Non-existent.
They pretty much.
And Big E might not return.
Yeah.
Big E got hurt his neck, and he might not ever return.
Yeah.
They're non-existent.
Unlikely Big E ever wrestles again.
Yep. They was pretty popular at one time, Nathan.
They were so popular. It's wild how popular the New Day is. I've never been a New Day fan.
South Electric says DTR's a system quarterback. Hey, maybe. They got a good defense.
That's all they need.
I mean, it's not like he's putting up a lot. South, if you have not, guys, give us a follow. We appreciate you.
Was Big E at the game?
What's my Dobbs do on a Monday against Chicago? Probably ball.
They're going to lose.
All he does is win.
They're going to lose.
All he does is win.
Bears going to win. I bet $5 on it with Skull.
Skull's good. He's the winner. And that's not an insult. That's a fact of life.
I bet on the Bears this week. I don't like
Kofi
that
and them
bet.
just ain't around. Orton needs a winner in the world title. Hey, I agree, Country Boy.
Ain't gonna happen.
Ain't gonna happen though.
Ain't
And
gonna
Xavier, yeah, they're just the.
There's
New
a
Day just
lot
ain't
of
been
people
around.
that need to win titles.
Jeremy, that's is that Jeremy Gazecki? You know him, Jeremy?
Mike Gesicki's brother.
Maybe
It's Gatsky.
Gatsky. That's it.
Gesicki.
I can't. You read it.
I can't fuck.
Exactly.
That's a fucking mess. Wait, you look at your phone.
It's over there.
Oh,
Think the
Yeah,
Lions
I
will bounce back.
I can't say
Dobbs
shit.
against the world. I agree.
Dobbs against the world.
Since Kirk bet got void.
I got a question.
20 on Vikes. He said since a Kirk bet got
No.
no. How do you know?
I already turned down a bet where I had to take the Bears for 20. I said I would take the
Touchdown
Bears
Dobbs.
for 5.
Dobbs about to
I don't
blow
even like that bet, but I did it anyway.
Dobbs Skull. Zodiac's still in here. Attaboy. Remember that the
Vikings.
title,
We got a couple Viking fans on here.
he was good.
Is Justin Jefferson checked out?
I would be. I would be.
Like
whole team
everyone
and
was
all.
saying that
I'd
he
be
was
out.
he was ready to
Clarkson.
play.
OH baby. I got him today.
Oh, Clarkson's just now on here?
Yeah.
Cody, you got to go back and watch our picks. You got to.
Who do you think is going to win the Chargers and Ravens? We will pick that tomorrow, Chris. Chris, come in tomorrow early. We will pick out tomorrow. We will be here early. If we make the playoffs, we will.
How many
sit out.
how many more weeks though? Once they activate him, and haven't they already activated him so he gets like a 21-day window?
Hey, thanks for the share.
And if he don't play, he's out for the season. So how many more weeks is there?
I mean, why, I wouldn't.
I said when he first got hurt, when Kurt got hurt, I
it.
said that
Resting,
Justin
you're
Jefferson would not play another down.
And why would you?
Well, because they're in it. Let's be honest. Nobody thought that Minnesota was going to win some games with Dobbs.
I know, but I look at it different. I'm looking farther ahead than that.
Yeah, but he don't have a contract.
I understand that, but
So in his mind, that's why I'm saying.
if I'm Minnesota, I'm
Oh.
looking further ahead. If I'm Justin Jefferson, I'm setting.
Yeah.
I'm done. If I'm Minnesota, I'm looking ahead and saying we're not winning the Super Bowl anyway. I don't care with Josh Dobbs or your mom, we're not winning them.
Well, I
Just it is what
agree.
it is.
I agree with
That's
that.
why I wouldn't play him.
But if you're Minnesota, I want him to play because he might not be there next year.
Trade him.
Well, they ain't going to trade him though. They got in their mind that he's going to forever be a Minnesota Viking, and they'll franchise
he don't
him or
want to
whatever.
be. He don't want to be a Minnesota Viking.
I don't think so.
JJ to Cincy, I hope not. My goodness. I'm a Vikings fan. They say after Chicago game is a bye, he will be back in 2 weeks.
Well, that makes sense then.
Hey, Jason, thanks for the
I don't
info.
know. Like I
Dolphins
said,
all the way. Tim, they looking hot.
I said when Kurt got hurt that I didn't think Justin
Dobbs is
Jefferson would
cheaper.
play. I
Dobbs
tried
is
to trade for him. I tried to trade for him in my dynasty league the other day. I offered a nice trade for him, but they wouldn't do it.
Guys, if you have not, give us a follow. We appreciate everybody that's
Listen,
hopping in here.
everybody wants Justin Jefferson.
Well, yeah.
Every
team.
every fucking team, in
Every
the league
team.
wants
I mean,
Justin
we're loaded with
Jefferson.
wide receivers, but I'd take him.
Yeah, I mean, I'd let George Pickens walk for Justin
I'd put-
Jefferson.
I mean, he'd
And
have-
George Pickens is even better.
JJ would have to go to the 3.
Yeah, yeah.
Is what it is.
Everybody
JJ
loves
to the
Justin
Ravens. I
Jefferson.
wouldn't want that.
No,
Den, your pick goes out Monday with a little surprise.
my what?
Your pick?
Oh, I like that. I like that. Gatsky's a wrestler. Well, he wrestles. He's not a wrestler. He's kind of he's a part-time wrestler. And I have my autographed wrestling wall in my house.
Yeah.
And I asked Gatsky, I said, if you'll send me an autographed 8x10, I will hang it on my wrestling
What if
wall.
he's in like his whitey tighties?
I don't care.
That'd be cool.
I hope he's in a thong.
That'd be sweet.
I hope he's in a fucking thong.
Big old package hanging out.
I hope he's in a red thong to match his red glasses.
Loose skin hanging out.
I like it.
It could be it could be Monday night, but
like it.
it'd be a surprise.
I like it.
What's your prediction of the Super Bowl? Ooh, we're early.
That's early.
Can the Bengals win?
Win what? This week? Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Cincinnati probably got the best quarterback in the game. Riddle will be in Chile. I seen that. Matt Riddle will be in Chillicothe.
Oh, what's
Matt-
he doing there?
Hey, at one of them big time wrestling
Oh,
shows.
really?
His first match post WWE is against Rob Van Dam in Chillicothe, Ohio. Isn't that
pretty
crazy?
big.
Isn't that crazy?
That's pretty big. That's pretty
Probably
big.
not. Probably not.
Bro, do you think Bengals have a chance with Burrow out?
A chance to what? A chance to win this week? Yes. To win, they won't make the playoffs. No chance at all. No. But yeah, they can win this week. They can beat Pittsburgh. They
Skull
can beat
says
Pittsburgh.
Vikings and Chiefs Super Bowl. That's a
Skull
reach.
is.
That's a reach.
Let me tell you,
That's a
Skull.
reach.
He is a fan, man.
He is.
He loves his team.
He loves his real and roll team.
He loves his team.
He loves his real
He's
and roll
going to
team.
say Minnesota is going to win every game, and they're going to go to the Super Bowl. Kirk Cousins out. Justin Jefferson out.
Doesn't matter.
Don't matter.
Doesn't matter.
Vikings Super Bowl. I love it.
I hope so. I
love
hope
it.
so. Flag will fly.
I still
Guys, if you have not, give us a follow.
follow, like, share, and click the link tree at the top.
Yeah, click that
and
link.
follow us everywhere, especially Facebook, because we do a lot on Facebook. We post
do.
a lot on Facebook.
We post a lot of different stuff on there.
We post a lot of shit on the Book of Faces.
We need that to expand more.
Yeah, we do.
The TikTok world's great.
TikTok's great. TikTok's
We got a
where it's
bunch of
at.
people in there hanging out, and we respect the people on Facebook because
Yeah.
them are like our friends usually on Facebook.
Yeah.
These are people that's like new friends.
Yeah, there are new friends.
I'm a Ravens fan myself. Do y'all think Chiefs would beat the Ravens right now in Week 12?
In week 12, I would
Like if they
probably.
played right now?
I think that's going to be.
I'd probably pick the Ravens.
I would
right now.
probably pick Kansas City, but I think it would be a really good game. And the thing with the Ravens, if they said if they can make a playoff run, if they can win a couple playoff games, then Mark Andrews might be able to make it back. And that's the biggest thing.
Chiefs
for
have no wide receiver.
their best receiver is Travis Kelce, and that's it. But the Ravens, man, if Mark Andrews is going to be such a big loss for them, man. But if they can make win a playoff
got a
game or
lot of
two
weapons.
and get him back, they do. They do have a lot of weapons. But
I
it
really
still
like Zay
doesn't.
Flowers.
Oh, I love Zay Flowers.
I really like Zay Flowers.
Zay Flowers will be
man.
a star. And every week, Odell seems to be getting better.
Clarkson says, "Make me a mod if they are a Michigan fan. We got to block them." That's what he says. You are not a mod, Clarkson.
Definitely not a mod.
Prowse would be a mod. We would have more trust in Prowse.
He definitely a mod.
We trust him.
Yeah,
We definitely have more trust in Prowse.
he definitely a mod.
We definitely have more trust in Prowse. Hey, go Ravens! They said Chiefs have the most drop passes in the NFL.
They do.
Hope predictions today on what?
You missed every prediction. We predicted everything
what?
today, man. Everything.
Yeah, but sometimes people get in late. It's not their fault. It's not their fault.
It's
Send them a little love.
It's probably the funnest prediction I've had.
Send them a little love.
Get a little love.
High State versus Michigan. I have the Buckeyes.
And I picked Michigan in a wonderful way. In a wonderful way. I can't reach it.
Hey, go FSU.
Rip it again. I can't rip it again.
Can't rip it.
I can't rip it again. I used all my energy earlier. I used all my
Ohio
energy
State versus
earlier.
everyone. Do
Ohio
you
State
think
versus
Georgia
everyone.
will
Free
win their
Harbaugh.
third in a row? They could.
They really can, man. Georgia's loaded. You know what? I don't know. I do. I kind of do. I kind of think they are.
Georgia's good.
Georgia's loaded, man. They're so good.
It's a big day today.
So what do you think
He
happened?
did, Clarkson. He did rip a Buckeye flag.
It was so good. You gotta go. You gotta go back and watch
He
it.
probably
Cody.
can't right now while we're live.
Well, you can't on Facebook.
Not if we're live, can he?
Oh, that's right. That's right. You can't.
Patience, grasshopper.
Sorry, it was my favorite pick yet. It was good. I went and bought. I paid $15 for that flag.
FSU runs the table and wins it all. We're hoping.
Well, we're hoping to take.
That's our Florida State girl.
We're hoping
she's
that-
going to be at the game. I'm in Florida today, and she's going to the ACC championship.
I want to go to Charlotte so bad next week and watch the ACC championship. I want to go so bad.
Cody wants to block you now on there.
That's all right. Yeah, that's all right.
John Wall said it was pre-cut. I guarantee it.
No, it wasn't. That was strength.
He's been working out.
I've been working out a little bit.
Yes.
I've been lifting all these fucking forks and spoons. Thanksgiving. I've been working out a little bit, man. It was not pre-cut. That's just guns, baby, guns. That I put every bit of hardball energy I had in.
Hey, we're picking NFL games tomorrow, bro.
Tomorrow is all NFL. We'll be live around 9:30 a.m.
Come back tomorrow morning. We'll be here tomorrow, like an hour and 50 minutes.
Look at Sharon Moore. We got an hour and 54 minutes till kickoff. Ohio State, Michigan.
Hey, thanks for the follow, guys. Thanks for the follows. We appreciate you guys.
OSU leads the series
You're a
60
hater,
to
Haley.
51 to 6. 6 ties.
It's out Ann Arbor. Them Buckeye fans are gonna be crazy today and beat us. I'm telling you.
Always gonna be bad.
They get bad. Last year when they lost, I said there was 4 of them up there in the bar, and I gave them all blue shots. They were so tore up. Oh, it was
shit.
funny.
That's funny.
It was funny.
That's funny.
It was funny.
I like it.
They was hostile. There was a guy running around, hitting the bar and stuff, acting crazy.
Well, that's why I don't like to watch games with people because people are stupid.
Oh, it was. It's funny though, because like you don't have a dog in the fight. You just laugh about it. What do you think of the Steelers getting Miles and Blake Martinez?
Nothing.
Longhorn.
Nothing.
Longhorn is national championship.
It wouldn't
Longhorns.
surprise me. The Steelers, to answer the
time out.
Miles,
No, time out. It wouldn't surprise you. Longhorns national champions.
if they get in, they could make a run. I mean, the only game they lost all year was
get that.
the last second to Oklahoma.
I get it.
So, I mean, they could make a run. I could see that. Miles Jack retired
We did
to
not
go
do a
be
score
a
prediction.
plumber, and then Blake Martinez. The only reason he's playing is because he got
No way,
caught.
Seth. No way.
Blake Martinez is playing because he got caught scamming Pokemon cards, and he had to come back to the NFL. Neither one of them guys is making a big difference at all. The biggest thing for Pittsburgh is they need to get Minka back, man. Minka Fitzpatrick is not playing. It's just awful. We got a dude that was delivering for fucking.
Gamer, I think you got ripped off, buddy.
We got a dude that was working at Amazon, starting in our secondary or playing in our
Hey, it is what it
secondary.
is.
Well, it's not. It's awful. it's fucking awful. They really need to just get Minka healthy. That's the biggest thing for Pittsburgh. And then, I mean, the linebacking core is what it is. They lost Cole Holcomb. They lost Quan Alexander for the season. And Landon Roberts is playing well.
I think your guys' linebacker coach or whoever keeps building linebackers, I think you could put anybody. You could put Cody Clarkson up our linebacker and they'd build him into a freak.
Well, I mean,
It seems like you always eventually pan out to pretty decent linebackers. You don't always sign them. They always usually go away and they're not as good on other
'cause
teams.
they don't spend no money.
You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
it seems like you always build decent linebackers.
Yeah.
Someone kept saying they traded Tua and Chris Olave for Amara. Is that fair? I said no.
Olave and Tua for Amari? Or Amon-Ra?
AMRA.
Oh, they left out the N. I would do Amon-Ra and Tua for
No.
Amon-Ra.
You would trade Tua and Chris Olave for Amara?
Yeah, Amon-Ra is a stud.
I mean,
fantasy
yeah, but it
wise.
depends on who your quarterback is. What if you don't have nobody
Well,
else?
well, that depends. But quarterback in fantasy is at least the least important thing.
What if your backup's like
I like that. I would.
Zodiac says go FSU?
I would rather have Amon-Ra. Go Knowles.
Go Knowles.
That worries me. I hate to wait till 7:00. I'm excited though. Ohio State,
Oh,
Michigan.
you got CJ, you're good.
Ohio State, Michigan at noon. Then we got the Iron Bowl at 3.
Go Louisville.
And then fucking FSU, Florida tonight. I'm
Say
ready.
Swift or Gus Edwards this week.
We're getting fantasy tomorrow, but
Just answer it.
I'll
What if
give
they're
you
not here
one.
tomorrow?
Swift or Gus?
Quit being hostile.
Swift.
Swift, baby.
Swift.
Oh, you do. I agree.
I'd rather have Amon-Ra.
But you said you got to have two quarterbacks.
Oh, I just pick up a bum. Don't matter. Quarterback's weak.
Someone's shaving his head.
Somebody shaving
Pat
his
McAfee's
head.
shaving somebody's head on here. That's what we want to do.
I would probably, if somebody's out there and will let me shave your head live for the show, I will do it.
Does FSU win today? Cody wants to know.
It's gonna be close.
I think so.
You got fucking two quarterbacks that's never fucking played. Max Brown for fucking Florida, redshirt freshman. Rodmaker, I think this is his second start. Florida State's got better other
Prowl
players.
said he'll take the free haircut.
I like it. I like it. I do.
I think we should see King Tilly.
You know what I'd like to do? I like to shave Cody Clarkson's beard.
No, you wouldn't.
Yeah.
No, you wouldn't.
Yeah.
I got pictures of it. Of him
rough.
not having a beard.
Oh, I got you. I'd like to see Cody Clarkson with a mustache.
It's bad. Have you ever seen back in the day? Did you ever watch Bam Margera?
Yeah.
Did you remember like that Don Vito guy?
Yeah.
That's Cody Clarkson. That's Cody Clarkson without
Speaking
a
of
beard.
MTV personalities, this is
That's
a true
Cody
story.
Clarkson without a beard.
I seen Rob Deerdeck last night.
You guys, you know what they say? Indians hunt gators.
That's right.
That's
We're
right.
going to hunt tonight. But I seen Rob Deerdeck last night.
You just tell me a little bit about that. That's
Pretty
neat.
sure. I mean, we're not 100% sure, but we are 99% sure it was Rob Deerdeck and his family at Clifton Mills, Ohio, looking at the Clifton Mills Christmas lights.
That's cool.
It was opening night last night. Clifton Mills is a kind of a big deal. It's like on all kinds of different like Christmas shows, and we're pretty sure it was Rob Deerdeck. We didn't want to bother him and ask because, like, if you see somebody famous and they're just trying to enjoy time with their family, and you
Enjoy
say,
life.
"Hey, are you Rob Deerdeck?" Then you got 20 other people around you.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it's Rob Deerdeck. So we didn't even ask, but yeah, we're pretty sure it was Rob Deerdeck. Pretty sure, and he's from Ohio.
Hey, you're good. You're good, gamer.
We're
You
pretty
got
sure.
CJ Matthew. You're good.
Yeah, you good.
Stafford's the him.
Yeah, you good. You good.
That's cool though.
They lose. Day better be fired. The Buckeye fans already.
No way. I said no way.
I don't think so either.
No way. What do you guys think? I know we're back and forth, but you
don't
think
think so.
if Ohio State loses, do you think Ryan Day should be fired?
I don't think
Now,
so.
Buckeye fans, pump the brakes. I know some of you guys are going to say some stupid stuff, but let's be real.
There ain't no way.
I mean, the guy's only lost a couple, like 2 games, 3 games in so many
But
years.
this will be third and 3 in a row.
cares?
I mean, I agree.
You know what I mean? Who you going to bring up?
I agree. I think it's crazy. I don't think he's going nowhere.
Is Matthew good this week?
I believe so.
Prowl says no. Zodiac Killer says yes. Clarkson says just depends with his play calling, man. See, that's just a scapegoat answer. Depends on his play calling, man. That's a scapegoat answer.
I don't think he's going nowhere. I don't think so.
Let's get a fire Bill, please. Bill Parcells?
Bill Belichick?
Be better off get firing Bill Parcells. Because Bill Belichick ain't getting fired.
No, Bill ain't getting fired nowhere.
He might walk away. It was Jim Knowles' problem. If he goes out and actually plays,
I think Jim Harbaugh's done anyway.
but if he blows, yes.
Somebody asked, do you think Jim will leave if Harbaugh loses? I think Jim's done anyway.
Jim might be gone anyway.
I think Jim Harbaugh leaves Michigan, win or lose, after this season. I think he goes back to the NFL. I think the NCAA has him in their crosshairs. He talks too much about the NCAA. He's in their crosshairs. I think he's done. I think
What
he
if
leaves.
He goes A&M?
I don't think so. I think Jim is ready to go back to the NFL. Jim Harbaugh was a great coach in NFL. I think he's better NFL coach. I've said this so many times. I think Harbaugh is a better pro coach than he is college.
Really? I don't think so. Because he likes sleeping in his khakis with
I don't think he likes that.
18-year-old
I don't think he likes it. I really believe that he doesn't like that.
No way.
I think he sleeps over at kickers' houses just because he knows he has to.
Jason said he'll coach the Bears.
I think he's going to coach the Bears or the Raiders.
What record is the Seahawks going to finish at?
Dude,
Montana, if you have not, give us a share or follow, bro.
Dude, the Seahawks are falling apart, and it's all on Geno Smith.
And have you looked at the next
Smith's
3 or 4 games?
Yeah, I said the other day on our last show, that's what the Seahawks, when they lost to the Rams, that was so big because their next 4 games are San Francisco, Dallas, San Francisco, and Philadelphia. That's 5 in a row losses right there, at least.
Could be.
I mean, Geno Smith is god awful, man. He's just he ain't it. They got to
thanks for the
draft
follow,
a
bro. We
quarterback.
appreciate you.
Keep Michael Penix in Washington, and Seahawks draft Michael Penix.
Clarkson says if this game is close, do they both get in again? No.
No,
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
I don't think so. There's just too much behind them.
The only way I could see them both, the loser getting in, and like if Washington State beat Washington
So Washington's
today,
completely out.
No. Well, probably
They would be out.
because but then if Washington beat Oregon, see, I think if Washington loses, if Oregon wins, then I think they're in over the loser of this game.
I do too.
So I think the loser of Ohio State, Michigan they're on thin ice.
Yeah, the only way I think they could win is like if Bama lost today and then they won versus Georgia.
Yeah.
Because that could put Georgia out.
Yeah.
And then if
and the 2-loss Bama's not getting.
They're not. They're not. And then like you just said, I think if Washington loses
and then
if Washington would beat Oregon, I think they'd
then
both
then there's
be
a
out.
chance the loser gets
But
in.
then again, listen, do you say that one loss, Ohio State or Michigan, is better than Texas?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
So it's going to be close.
If Texas beats Oklahoma next week, there's still so much to see what happens.
Clarkson said, I think OSU gets in if they lose.
Close.
If they lose by 3 because we got 2 top 10 wins. I don't think so, Clarkson.
I don't think so.
I don't think so. Unless
who's our top 10 wins?
Penn State and
Notre Dame. Notre Dame ain't top 10.
They was when they played them.
Oh, well, if we're counting that, somebody said Oregon don't have no fucking ranked wins. Well, Colorado was number 6 when they fucking played them.
Yeah. Colorado?
Or Colorado was like top 10 when they played Oregon, I'm pretty sure. Because Colorado was undefeated. They started off like 4-0.
Yeah.
And they were highly ranked. I don't remember. We'll have to go back and look. But yeah, I mean,
Clarkson said that's how they look at it. Yeah, but Notre Dame's not even good now.
Well, then Clemson's a quality win for us then, because Clemson's ranked again. I don't know. I don't
think so. I think they would have to have a lot to happen.
You gotta see what else happens, because I think whoever loses this game isn't getting
That's
in
what I think
over
they will.
Texas if they win the Big 12.
Clemson for life. Hot take. Auburn beats Bama today.
That's the biggest fucking hot take there is.
Ohio
right
State
there.
needs it.
Ohio State would
And
need
Michigan
it.
need it.
Yeah.
Because whoever
Yeah.
loses. Well, them guys need it.
Yeah.
Them guys need it. I think whoever loses that game's out.
There's so much shit that this would have been the perfect fucking year
6.
to start the 12
Just
team
6.
fucking playoffs.
Just 6. Just give it 6.
What?
6 teams. That'd be
Well,
fine.
oh, yeah, I
Wouldn't
know,
it? Just
but
give them
that's
6.
what I'm
Just put 2
saying.
more in there for us.
But this would have been the perfect year. They said the only reason they delayed the playoffs a year was because a lot of the conferences were getting mad because teams were leaving their
Yes,
conferences
gamer,
to
send
go.
it to us. Send us a message, bro. Just send us your team message, your fantasy team.
What is it?
That guy asked if he could show us his fantasy team.
Absolutely.
Oregon, Washington will be fun to watch. It will be.
Oregon,
It will be.
Washington is going to be fun to watch. It was fun to watch the first time. It's going to be fun to watch
Louisville
next
will
week.
not be in.
No, Louisville's not in. Only way Louisville gets
Just
in
send a message. Just type us the people. You can't send a picture. You're just going to have to type the people in.
if well he can screenshot it and send it.
I don't think you send pictures on.
Oh, not on a live. He can send it to like a message.
Yeah, but I don't think you can send pictures on TikTok.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but you could hit the link tree. Go to our Facebook.
Yeah.
Hit the link tree up there on our Real and Raw. Go to our Facebook page, buddy. Follow us on Facebook and then send it on a Facebook message, and then we can definitely. See.
It would take a miracle for Louisville
Hey, I
to get
hope-
in.
Yeah. Oh, it ain't happening.
It could. I'm saying it ain't happening, but it could. If Alabama lost today, if Oklahoma beat Texas in the Big 12, if fuck, I don't know.
No way.
Louisville wins. I mean, they're 10 right now.
I would put a one-loss Georgia team in before I put.
Well, I would too, but I'm saying.
And then you'd have a one-loss
'cause
Michigan
Louisville's
team.
got one.
Yeah, but you'd have a one-loss Michigan Ohio State team.
It could happen.
No way, Louisville.
I don't think it happened, but it could.
No way.
They're only 10.
I get it, but 10's a
Only
lot
10?
to move up in a couple weeks.
It could happen.
Sheesh.
2 teams right in front of them lose this week. They get up to 8.
Yeah, but not if Bama would lose, Clarkson. Like if Bama would lose another one, they're out, right?
If Bama
But you ain't
loses
going to put a
today-
2-loss Bama in.
No,
over.
if Bama lost today to Auburn, Bama's out.
Yep.
Regardless.
Even if they beat,
Then the SEC gets no
no
team
one.
in the playoffs.
They might.
No.
Georgia might get in.
You're not putting Georgia in with one loss over the
it's a
SEC
close-
champion. No,
don't know.
ain't happening. If Bama loses today, and then they beat Georgia, the SEC don't get a team in the playoffs.
There's no way that will happen. No way that happened. No
God,
way that happened.
Paul Feinbaum will fucking
No way
piss
that
pure
happened.
fire
I'm
for
telling you
a
that
week.
ain't gonna happen.
He'll be
They'll
so
be so
fucking
mad.
mad. Paul Feinbaum will
They'll be
fucking
so mad.
he wouldn't be able to sleep. He wouldn't be able to fucking sleep. Gonna happen. I don't think it's gonna happen because, like I said, I think there's no chance to me that Auburn beats Alabama
I don't
today.
think so. 13 points right now. Giving Bama.
Yeah,
6-5 Auburn.
Bama roll.
Over and under 47.5.
They roll. They roll.
I would put 2-loss Bama in before. I would too. They wouldn't, but I would too.
Well, they wouldn't.
But I would too.
Well, I would too, but they wouldn't.
No.
I don't think they would do that.
I think a 1-loss Buckeye Michigan team gets in before them.
It depends.
Because you would say, well, that win against Florida State's nothing. Because they didn't have their quarterback. That's how they'd look at it.
You can't say that.
But that's how they would look at it.
I don't know.
Do you think Texas is better than Bama? No. Not right now.
They beat them?
Not right now. It doesn't matter.
It matters.
Well, you're saying. Well, you just said Oregon's better than Washington.
I think Oregon's better than fucking. I think
it doesn't matter.
I think Oregon's better.
It doesn't matter.
I think Oregon's better than every team but Georgia.
You just said though. How
I'm
are you
just
going to
saying.
say one thing and then you just said it again?
I think Oregon's better than them. Oregon's going to win the Pac-12.
But who won the game?
They're going to play again.
I know, but you just said that Texas is better than Bama. They beat them, right?
They beat them.
Okay, but now you're saying Oregon's better than Washington.
They're going to play again.
But they haven't played yet, though, right?
But they're going to play next
I
week.
understand that, but you can't say they're better right now if you're saying this team's not better.
You lost me. You lost me.
I've drawn a crown.
Oregon lost to Washington because of their coach, and now they're going to play each other again next week, and Washington's going to roll them. Or Oregon's going to roll them.
think so. Not
Oregon's going to
roll. They ain't
roll
gonna roll.
Washington
They
next
ain't
week.
gonna roll.
Watch. Oregon
They ain't gonna roll.
beats Washington next week by 10. 10 plus next week.
No way.
Oregon rolls
Why do
them.
you think Oregon is better than Washington?
I think Oregon, listen, Oregon would have won that game. Their coach lost that football game, man. They had so many times where they were going for 2. They were kicking. They were going for it on 4th down instead of kicking field goals.
CJ Matthews.
It's just it was awful. Like Dan Lanning lost that game for Oregon.
You got a good team.
And I picked Washington to make the playoffs in the preseason. In our preseason picks, I picked Washington. I think Oregon's the better than Washington. They beat them.
They're hot right now.
Their coach lost that football game, man. I'm telling you. Let me get an OH. No.
Not from us, Colberry.
No, Cole.
Colberry. Hey, Clarkson. Colberry wants he wants an OH.
Clarkson, give that guy an OH because I sure as hell ain't doing it.
Colberry, I'm sorry. I think the Buckeyes will win today. I hope not, Cole, but I think the Buckeyes will win today. Who do you think is Heisman? I think it's Daniels.
I think it should be Daniels, but I think it'll be Bo Nix.
I hope it's Bo Nix.
Because to me, wins and losses do matter. It matters. Wins and losses matter. So Jaden Daniels with 3 losses, even though he has like the hardest schedule out of all of them, I think Bo Nix
Depends what schedule you look at. If you look at ranked before, or if you look at ranked after, right?
I don't give a shit what it is. LSU's playing in the SEC. Fucking
easy with that.
I'm saying LSU's had a harder schedule.
Easy with that.
But like I said, they lost 3 times.
Yeah, Gamer said it, bro. 49ers. Hey, 49ers are good, man. They're hot right now.
Look at JJ out there warming up, getting ready to sling it for
Lamar
350.
won it, and they were like 8-5.
Yeah, but the stats are close. I mean, you can say Bo, but Jaden also has 1,000 more yards than he does.
Yeah.
But Oregon's lost 1 and they've lost 3.
See you, buddy. Thanks for coming around. If you have not, follow us, guys. We appreciate you.
It's going to be interesting next couple weeks.
I think Bo will get it.
I think Bo will end up getting it.
I mean, realistically, Jaden probably should get it. I mean, he's one of the better players. Like, look at all the stats. And
either one of them two is going to win it, and whoever wins it, I ain't got no problem with it.
I agree.
If you give it to 3 losses, Jaden Daniels, I ain't got no problem with it.
Thanks, buddy. I appreciate you, Gamer.
They did play him the whole game, though, last week against Little Sisters of the Poor when they were up by like 65, and he played a whole game just to pad his stats. But I don't know.
And coaches are different. You know what I mean?
And Bo,
Michigan has pulled out all their guys.
Bo had 6. Well, that's another thing.
You know what I mean?
Like one of the biggest things I've seen a lot of Florida fans, which Florida just hates on Florida State. But when Jordan was healthy, they were saying, why isn't Graham Mertz?
He's been there for a while, Clemson.
Why isn't Graham Mertz talked about in Heisman, but Jordan Travis is? Well, Florida State, when we can, we take people out. Yeah. And Graham Mertz is in there throwing the ball 50 times a game. Yeah. And you know, if you take guys out, like I said, Bo Nix had 6 touchdown passes in the first half the other day. Was done. And they sit him. While Jaden,
he could have put up 10.
Played a whole fucking game and got 8 touchdowns because they were playing a trash school. But I don't know. There's a lot to be determined.
Yeah, we need a 12 team.
We do need a 12-team playoff this year. We absolutely.
I'd be happy with like 6 or 8.
They said the only reason that we didn't get the playoff this year was because a lot of the conferences that are losing all their teams were upset and they wanted to make
Buckeye
them
fans
wait.
Getting rowdy, aren't they? They're ready.
Buckeye
fans are ready.
They're ready. They're fucking screaming. They're fucking with their little X's instead of fucking.
You can't say M all week.
Doesn't that shit drive you nuts?
Oh, shit.
I can't say M all week. Jesus H. Christ, what are you fucking doing?
Even more fuel to the fire why I don't like them.
No shit. No shit.
Just after we're off here, bro, just click on her name and then send a message.
Who?
The gamer guy. Ask him about his like fantasy and stuff.
Oh, I was sending news.
It's probably a young guy. It's probably a young kid, bro.
I thought somebody said, oh, never mind that. Jesus. Never mind then. I don't want to Josh Giddey. I don't want to. What'd you think about that? Did you see that?
Yeah.
What the hell, man?
I don't know, man.
God. What you guys? You guys see Josh Giddey?
What's up, buddy? Hey, just Lil John just been talking some sports and stuff, man. It is John Wall. It's just the greatest. It's just a part of the greatest thing in the rivalry.
I think the M shit's. I think the whole M shit's the dumbest shit in the fucking world.
Whatever.
I fucking hate Florida State, or I hate Florida, and I ain't gonna fucking not say F all week. Dumb shit.
You say F a lot.
I do say F a lot. I can't help it.
Hostile environment.
Hostile environment.
It's a hostile week, baby. Hostile
It
day.
is.
I'm ready to
Rivalry
be at
week,
B-dubs,
baby.
and then the high state fans just going crazy.
They're gonna be wild.
It's fine.
They're
It's
gonna be
fine.
wild. Maybe you should go live some
I might.
if they're down.
Like if they're crazy. Oh, I will. I
they're
guarantee
down.
it.
I like
I'll go on the real and rolling and show them at the bar out there.
Shit. That's funny. Oh man.
I think Pat McAfee is the best punter of all time.
You know, I talked about this earlier. I keep seeing a lot of people on
Bo
my.
Nix to the Steelers?
I keep seeing
Hey,
a lot of
school hater,
people.
give us a follow.
They very well might. Two quarterbacks we know nothing about. They very well might. I keep seeing a lot of people talking about Bo Nix to the Steelers, and I just don't know. Like, my whole thing with that is Bo Nix has always been a good quarterback, but he's never been really like talked about as a high draft pick until now.
hasn't.
Now he's at Oregon.
But he still really hasn't been picked as a high draft pick. Like,
First round pick.
Yeah.
People saying that now, but it's like Mariota, man. What did Mariota do in the pros? Literally nothing. He's just one of them gimmick quarterbacks. The offense just puts up numbers.
I agree.
And I don't trust him. I don't trust Bo Nix. Now maybe he'll end up being great.
Ryan
but
Day
I don't know.
dyes his beard.
Dyes his fucking beard.
All right, it's almost 11 o'clock.
All right, boys and girls, that is it for the day. Everybody enjoy your game. It's going to be a great day. We're out. See you guys.
Go Blue.
Go Blue.